Good morning, everyone. Welcome to A Foreigner's Life in the Philippines. Here. Excuse me. Thank you. Anyway, back here trying to tidy up some things. Got these boards nailed around the perimeter. He also wants to continue that trim right down the side of the windows. Finish that side, come across the door. And over here I didn't paint that because I wasn't sure if I had to cut into it for the air conditioner or just temporary go past it for right now. Temporary, past it. Well, I thought, well, I mean over it. And I'm the same with a few ceiling issues here. For some reason that board, you can see how when you put a screw in it, how it unravels. And then some of the screws didn't want to set. And there, I don't know why it buckled up. Probably tight somewhere. I gotta check that out. And then there's issues where the plywood doesn't want to stay flush. See how it buckles down back here on that side of the joist, and then over here it comes the other way. Just a lot of small issues. I mean, the span ain't that much. It should stay up there, but it doesn't. And here, I didn't have the junction boxes for a long time, and I kept going. Got the ceiling up there before the junction boxes got here to connect the wires. So I had to cut this piece in two, make a nasty old cut in there. And again, it wasn't because I didn't have the proper blade, but that's alright. Nothing a little putty won't take care of. When it's painted, you shouldn't see it. And this is just the base coat. A lot of the walls, when I started here, I went around, and I got to that side. I backed up, put another coat on it, and then I went over there and got it over to there. Backed up, put another coat on it. So some of this has 3 coats. And it's really good for what Terrence wants to do with it. And as you can see, this board right here, even though it had 3 coats on it, it still bled through from this little area here. Just a different kind of wood, and it just eats up the paint. What do you call that stuff? Clear coat, something like that, just a light coat over it, and then paint it, and it should be alright, but I don't have the clear coat. Then in the bathroom here, where we got a lot of moisture, I kind of reworked this edge here because it just wanted to separate and come apart, so I'll sand that down and get it flush, nice, smooth, so when there's water happens to come on here from the shower and down, it'll just roll right off of there. And even though Terrence wants to finish painting, I thought it'd be a good idea to cover it right away so it won't buckle again. The longer you leave that stuff exposed to the elements, the more damage it's going to do. So just paint that little area, seal it off real quick, and then Terrence can put the finishing touches on it. It's mostly, you might say, a spreadable caulk, just a sealer. Then here, as you go along, you can see what happens when you have to change something or add to it. And it's this block wood. It came apart right here when I was tapping on this here to put these 2 nails in it. So I had to pull it apart and repair it, put it back together again. It'll be good as new when we're done with it. But like I say, I have to put that sealer on it right away because you can see the damage that was done before. Even though it had a real thin layer of, you might say primer, but it's the same paint. It just had the first coat on it. So anyway, still having fun. Well, who's that girl? Say hi. Hi. All right. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching, and please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.